Good morning, I'm CW3 Troutman. I'm here to teach Introduction to Biometrics and Biometric Systems. The TLO is to describe common biometric collection and processing systems and associated equipment and capabilities. Condition is student handouts and class notes. Standard is to describe current biometric systems, equipments, and capabilities. The agenda. We're going to overview of biometrics, how biometrics supports your mission, tactics, techniques, and procedures, summaries, and questions. How does biometric technology support your mission? Well, on 15 March, a fingerprint match was made, and they were able to catch a bomb explosive maker. And there's a bunch of FBI case numbers, blah, blah, blah. But biometric defined is bio means life, metrics is measurement. Biometrics is the measurement of life. There's two types of biometrics, physiological and behavioral, used to verify the identity or claimed identity of an individual. The current biometric modalities, so the physiological is iris scan, which is your eye, finger and palm prints, hand and finger geometry, meaning like the length of your hand across, vascular imaging, venous, facial recognition, and voice pattern. Retina scan is another type of biometric detail that is very, very useful. DNA, obviously, you can collect DNA in multiple ways. Odor, earlobe, sweat, pore, and lips. The other is behavioral, signatures, keystrokes, speech recognition, and gait, just how somebody walks or stands. The origin of the current biometric system, there's a biometric automated tool set, the BAT, and then there's the HIDE, the handheld interagency identity detection equipment, which is used in the field. The U.S. forces in Kosovo lacked the ability to positively identify local national hires, and a local national hire could be fired, but then could go to a different camp and be rehired. So that's one instance of how this technology can help. The BAT, Biometrics Automated Tool Set, was introduced in Kosovo in 2001, and it provided a concrete identification means. HIDE, which is the handheld device developed to provide an untethered portable biometric collection and identification platform, fielded to the Army in the spring of 2007. BISA, developed for Iraq to provide a system of identifying, vetting, and tracking local national hires and locally employed personnel. What is BAT? It's a software program. It collects, it saves, and then it has a search database. The current uses are for the anti-terrorism force protection screening, detainee operations, sensitive site exploitation, intelligence and high-value targets, border patrol, port of entry, population census control, and civil and military operations. The three biometrics used by BAT, again, we talked about iris recognition. It's scalable, it's fast, it's extremely accurate. Fingerprint recognition, it's one of the oldest and most recognizable biometric modalities. It's extremely accurate also, and they can also use the National FBI database to use, or AFIS, which we use in the Columbus Police, but you actually have to get the print. Then there's facial recognition. BAT has the ability to make 3D images. The accuracy, it can take away light. They can use different type of software to enhance pictures, kind of like what you see in movies. The State Department uses that. The HIDE, the handheld device, seen here, kind of looks like an old type camera. It's a tactical extension of the BAT. It collects fingerprints, iris, and photographs and biographical data. It creates a portfolio and saves it on a disk or a CD or card. Watch lists can be imported from HIDE to the BAT for objective recognition. The biometric identification system for access collects biometric data for all information from all visitors. It uses an ID badge and biometrics to ensure the person is really who they say they are. It kind of looks like a CAT card. It's vetted against the NIPRNet seen here. The biometric architecture is pretty robust throughout. So even down to the state and local governments use it. What is our role? Probably not, but as a person in the Army or a person in the field, it ties a person to biometrics, not just their name. It eases identification of foreigners and possible enemies. You collect intelligence, database, accessible, searchable information. You allow identification at the tactical level to be enhanced, and then that's possible to provide information for criminal prosecution. So it's user entry, user level, so its data is only reliable to the person who collected and entered it. So in summary, we define biometrics, the purpose of biometrics, the core biometric functions, and the origin of the current systems and architecture, some TTPs, and then the modality of both systems. This is Introduction to Biometrics.